Hello, this short practice is to help you unravel from any stress or tension that you might be carrying with you today. So, we're going to be moving from the sympathetic nervous system, our fight or flight mode of the body, into our parasympathetic nervous system. So, we're trying to stimulate the parasympathetic, the rest and digest function. So we'll be moving very slowly, so it's fine if you want to quickly pause the video, go and grab something warm if it's a little bit chilly, and then settle yourself into a comfortable seat. Settle yourself into a comfortable seat and just allow yourself to connect through the sitting bones, down, 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 so you feel really rooted here. Really rooted. Part of that kind of shift from fight or flight to rest and digest is this feeling of safety, feeling like we're not under threat. That stress function is so important for helping us as beings to get fired up if there's danger, to help us run away from threat. But when we're living constantly in that place, we're taking ourselves out of grounding and bringing our stress levels up, which has a huge number of potential effects on our health and our well-being. So allow yourself to create an environment here where you feel safe. And let that safety, let that be an invitation to start to unwind a little. Maybe begin to close down your eyes once you have that sense of comfort in your environment. And place both hands on the front of the body, one on the heart, one on the belly. And just noticing where the inhale lands in the body. Maybe the breath's kind of shallow, often is the case when we're stressed. Can you land it a little bit lower and deepening the breath? Take a deep breath in through the nose and let it go. Place your hands onto your thighs with the palms facing down. Take an inhale, roll your shoulders up to your ears. And exhale, let them soften. 2 more times, inhale. One more, inhale. And then you're going to bring yourself onto the back of your body. So I recommend grabbing a cushion, a pillow, bolster, blocks, whatever you have close by. We're going to take a supported spinal twist. So as you lay down on the back of your body, press your feet into the mat, shift your hips to the right side, and then gently let your legs drop over to the left. Now, for some of us, this is quite a big pull on the lower back, so you can place the bolster either between the knees or underneath the left knee, so the twist isn't so intense. And then let your right arm come out at shoulder height. So we're starting to think about the adrenal glands. And this twist is stimulating the energy to our adrenals, encouraging a sense of balance as we bring ourselves out of a stress state and into a place of calm. Take a few more breaths here. And if you have a little bit more time, you can pause the video and stay here for 5 minutes or so. Make it really restorative. And then gently come back to center. And we'll move on to the other side. So push into the feet to lift your hips to the left side this time. And then let the body fall down over to the right. The left arm extends out. The shoulders are soft. And you're supported here in your twist, so we're not forcing. And if you notice you've got a busy mind, then perhaps just allow yourself to come back to the breath, lengthening the inhale and then extending the exhale. And again, you can pause here if you want to be here a little bit longer. Otherwise, start to unwind. You're going to bring your hips back to the middle of the mat. And we're going to hug the knees into the chest. Maybe let the knees come up towards the armpits. Maybe take them wide or keep them narrow, whatever feels good. And just start to make little circles. So the two knees can draw out away from each other, then in towards each other. Just let the back of the body get heavy on the ground. Just lubricating the joints, the insertion of the leg to the pelvis at the hip joint, and then back the other way. Getting a nice little massage on the back of the sacrum, the back of the head. And then gently begin to rock and roll up and down the length of the spine. And then come up to seated. You're going to take your 2 feet together. Let the knees drop out to the sides. And now again, it's quite useful to have some props here. So when we have contact beneath the forehead, it helps to stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system again. So depending on how much space you have in your body, you might want to make a bit of a tower. You're going to have the soles of the feet together, let the knees drop out to the sides, and then fold forwards, letting the head rest, the forehead rest onto something in front of you. And just allow the back of the body to release. Observing tension in the hip joints, the groin. Sending breath to anywhere that feels like a physical tension. And allow that physical tension to slowly drop away as we feel more and more safe here. And you don't have to push it to your maximum. And feeling the breath, watching the breath, let that anchor you in. Softening out of the busy mind and into this moment. I'll notice if you're carrying tension in the jaw, see if you can place the tongue behind the top teeth. And then relax the back of the tongue. Relax the jaw. Again, you can stay here longer if you have the time, otherwise gently bringing yourself up. Let's place the bolster or your props to one side and find something to sit on. So we're going to come into our final part of the practice, Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. So you're going to use the right hand, the thumb and the ring finger, to close off alternate nostrils. So begin by taking a breath in through the nose and let it go. Close the right nostril. Breathe in through the left for 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the left. Exhale for 6 on the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stay on the right. Inhale for 4. Close the right. Exhale left for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Staying left. Inhale 4. Exhale through the right for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale for 4. Close the right. Exhale left for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue with this pattern. Inhaling for 4. Exhaling for 6. And if you want to extend the exhale, you can exhale for 8 or 10. Starting to use the breath to settle the mind and bring a sense of calm and restoration into the body. And breathing through these alternate nostrils, working with different nadis, different channels, masculine, feminine, left and right, encouraging balance through the subtle body. Next time you exhale on the left, release your hand down. Take a breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. And just choosing perhaps to sit for a few moments longer. Noticing any shifts in sensations, in experience, in tension in the body in just a few short moments. Knowing that you can always come back here, bring yourself back to that place of safety to unravel the stresses and the tensions in the body and mind whenever you need. Namaste.